Begin once again this hour with the latest mass shooting in America. A gunman opened fire on Michigan State's East Lansing campus, killing 3 people.
Last night's attack critically injured at least 5 others. All of the victims are students. Authorities say a 43-year-old gunman is responsible for the shooting. He reportedly opened fire at 2 separate locations on campus, including an academic building and the student union area. The attack prompted a manhunt that lasted several hours.
Police say they ultimately found the suspect dead off campus from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer gave an emotional update about the shooting and about the fear that's involved in contacting loved ones during these sorts of attacks.
Last night, a lot of kids on this campus made those calls. They worried for their lives and for their friends, for their fellow Spartans. Parents across Michigan were on pins and needles, calling their kids to tell them that they love them. As parents, we tell our kids, it's going to be okay. We say that all the time. But the truth is, words are not good enough. We must act, and we will.
Governor Whitmer went on to say that the community will get through this together. She added the investigation has the full support of both the state and federal government. Charlie DeMar is there on the ground in East Lansing, Michigan. He joins us now. Charlie, welcome. Tell us what the situation's like on the ground there. How are students on campus responding?
Yeah, well, everything has been closed, shut down for at least the next 2 days to allow this community to begin the healing process. Right behind us is the student union, where one of those students was found. It's the center of the campus, just like many major universities all across the country. The student union really is the nucleus of a lot of campuses. The other building where 2 of the other victims were found is nearby, just feet away across from me. You can still see the yellow tape is up. Still an active crime scene, by no means the same amount of police that were out here last night as that manhunt was unfolding, as police were trying to look for that shooter. But still, no one is allowed in or out besides authorities into the student union here. But it really is a somber day at the university. We have seen a number of students walking with bags, and I stopped a number of them. And I said, you know, where are you going? And they said, we wanted to get the first flight home. We wanted to be with our families. They just didn't feel safe on campus, even though obviously authorities have secured the campus. These kids, their innocence was shattered, for a lot of them last night, and they just wanted to be with loved ones to try and begin to process what unfolded here last night.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, the gunman is no longer a threat, but what more are we learning about the attack? We know it was a 43-year-old man, seemingly no ties to the university. Have police revealed anything new?
Yeah, no ties to the university. So that really is the biggest piece to this, is what was the motive? You know, why? Why did this happen last night? Why this university? And police told us that those calls came in around 8:30. That's when the calls of shots fired came in at one of the academic buildings just feet from where we are right now. And when police got there, again, they found 2 of the students deceased there. And then more calls started coming in. And that's when they found another student. And just within hours of this, I mean, this was about a 3-hour manhunt, but police here on campus, they got those surveillance images out very quickly to the community. And police said without the public's help, they would probably still be looking for this shooter. They said that the public really pinpointed them and called in with tips. They were flooded with tips, and somebody spotted the suspected shooter, and that led them to his location in Lansing, which is not far from where we are. We're in East Lansing on the university's campus, but they found him in Lansing, and when police approached is when they say that suspected shooter, 43-year-old Anthony McCrae, took his own life.
Wow.
All right, Charlie DeMar, thank you.